sideways, but we're back now. Okay.
It's Friday.
Are we blaming it on Friday?
It's Friday. It's Monday.
Well, good morning.
Pre-Monday.
And it is Friday, and we were here for a split second a little bit ago, and I realized that we were sideways, and we don't want to be sideways on a Friday. We got enough things going on, don't we, Katie?
Yeah, we do. Good morning, everybody.
There's Katie.
And welcome.
We're going to craft a latte today with Katie and make a gift card holder for any gift card, maybe memory bound or maybe your favorite coffee shop.
Yes.
And we're giving gift cards away today, aren't we,
Yes,
Katie?
I'm so excited.
I know. I can't wait for that part, too.
Yeah.
We didn't decide when we're going to do that.
Oh,
if we
that's
want to
okay.
do it
We'll figure it
after,
out.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
We're going to fly.
Yeah. I read
by the
through
seat of our pants.
coffee comments or what drink you guys, and I laughed out loud at some of them. So I'm going to share a few.
I know. I can't
good.
wait to hear it. I cannot
They were
wait
good.
to hear it.
Yes, they were very good.
So we're continuing our Craft-a-Latte, and we have a couple things to show you, and we've got Chris coming on board for a little bit to tell us about, it's not Craft-a-Latte, but about her class that's next Tuesday. Yeah. And we're going to, here's Chris. Chris, I'm going to...
We're calling because I won the gift card.
Oh, employees can't win.
Okay.
They're saying happy Friday, Craft-a-Latte, and
Yay.
we're going to spin over here.
Here, Kelly, why don't I give you this so they don't listen to me drink my coffee?
Oh, okay. All right. Before we get into our Craft-a-Latte, we have been doing Tuesday craft-along card making, and on next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, which is the 27th of February, and Chris is going to be doing her card class. And Chris, tell us what we need to know and what we're going to be using.
All right. I have the Remember card kit, which we've talked about. These are the ones that aren't on your calendar. They're not the birthdays, the anniversaries. You need them, and
you don't have any really advance notice.
Exactly. So it's nice to have them ahead of time so you can just pull from your stash, because it's important to get them also when you need them. We've got Janet's inserts. Bless her heart, went through and made them for all of them. And, you know, maybe you have your own favorite insert, but I know I have trouble finding things to write in cards, so I was really happy to see those.
She does a nice job.
Yeah, she did on all four of them. Then I see she did the birthday ones that are up there also.
Yes.
I used gathered twigs. I just thought it looked nice with it, but obviously there's a lot of other browns, like we're finding out these last 2 weeks, that go with a lot of
browns.
Yes. I made up little ribbon packs. Again, it just added a little something to them, but you know,
it's optional if you you do you. We got to say that more often. It's optional if you want to add ribbon. We've got these little packs available. I know a lot of you are long distance, and it's not like you could come in the store and match up your ribbon. So Chris did that for you.
Well, and no, we don't want to say that because I think that's from Pretty Woman.
What, you do you?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
I
believe
thought it
so.
was Tim Holtz.
Oh,
maybe
he may have taken it from
Maybe that's
Pretty.
where
I
he
don't
got
know.
it. Who knows?
I did use enamel dots on several of the cards. Again, you don't have to. I just like the way it looked on them. This one, I also added. Yeah, it just adds a little something there. Yesterday I had the day off, so I went ahead and inked my cards, or the paper.
All the pieces?
Yeah, I took them all apart. I have a tendency to take 8 Ziploc bags, mark them 1 through 8, put everything in that I need for that particular card. You don't have to do that. We can walk through it as you're doing it. But if you want to ink, I would do that ahead of time. I didn't ink a lot of the ephemera pieces. The little, like this is not inked, but I did ink the paper itself.
Okay, so that would be an option. Inking, not inking. What you ink, you can decide.
Yeah.
It would be a good idea to have your inking done before Tuesday. So if you already have the kit, get it out, sort your pieces, and get your ink out if you want to use ink on it. And Chris said she used a brown. You could use, whatever you have.
Oh, yeah. Navy. Maybe,
And we do have the enamel dots, and they would be optional, but we do have them from that collection.
I think Katie used the little boards to get the nubs off. I used my fingernail because that's what I had at the kitchen table.
Yeah, if you want a little file, everything is a punch out. You don't really even need scissors unless you're cutting ribbon, which is amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, everything punches out so nice. They do a really good job of it. Other than that, I used my, like you said, scissors. I didn't need my trimmer. I didn't need a scoreboard. So it's going to be pretty easy.
So you can craft along with Chris on Tuesday and make these cards. You can watch along and make them later. You can stop in. We do have the card kits in stock, and we have the enamel dots and the ribbon and the ink and any other supplies that you need. So thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
I'm excited. We've been doing the cards for Crafting More in 2024, and this will be our final one for February because, February's about over, guys. But we did the True Colors. Katie did that card kit. So if you have it and you haven't made it, you can go and watch our video it was the second Tuesday of the month. And then Teresa did Fresh Air. She did the Fresh Air card kit with the cute little frog and chicken, and that was on the 20th. That was this week. And then the first week of the month, Penny did the cards from the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Spring Garden, and those are on order. So this card kit will be back in stock soon. And then we do have the inserts. Thank you, Janet. You're amazing for all the card kits. And Katie, her newest card inserts are right here on the table. And
I wanted to switch
so
you can talk.
All right.
I will.
So we showed that photo play. We love photo play and Simple Stories because they're making card kits for us. And a lot of us like to give cards, and this is a great, fun way. These are nice projects if you're going to a crop, or if you're with friends and you want to work on something together. So this is Birthday Sparkle, and we'll call it the girl birthday card kit from Photo Play. And with the Photo Play kits, you have twice the paper. You have an extra sheet of each of the papers, so you can make 8 more cards. And let's see, this kit's $12.99. You can make 8 more cards. All you need is an extra sticker sheet, which is the same sticker sheet you get in the package. You want to make sure you get the card kit sticker sheet and not the collection sticker sheet. And then 8 card bases. So you could make 16 cards instead of 8, and the sticker sheet's $3.99.
Oh my gosh, that's so cheap.
So, but what's
Especially
hot?
Hallmark cards are running $6.99.
Oh, wow. But what's even better is Janet, hot off the press last night, she did inserts for these cards. And she's got a mark so you know what goes inside which card. And she has a real knack for this, you guys. And if you've had some card inserts for Janet, just give us a thumbs up or a heart, because I know a lot of you have. So she'll take the card front, and then she'll make up an insert that goes with it.
Where would they find the inserts?
They're going to be right with, if you go to Birthday Sparkle, go to the category Birthday Sparkle. I bet there's a lot. I know there's a lot.
Yeah.
Go to Birthday Sparkle, and they're right in that category. Or if you click on the card kit, you'll see these pop up. You'll see these pop up, and the sticker sheet will pop up. And that's Photo Play. That's what they do. And then I also want to make an announcement regarding Photo Play's other new birthday card kit, Katie.
Yes.
And it's Birthday Bash. And oh my gosh, this whole collection has been amazing because it's masculine.
And popular.
And we don't there's not a lot of masculine products out there. And there's good stuff. So this is the card kit. It's the same thing. It's got a sticker sheet, double the paper, add a sticker sheet, and you could make 16 cards instead of 8. And we have a card insert coming for this, but you know what else?
What?
This is going to be a live craft along, make cards class, virtual class with Teresa.
Oh, fun.
And I don't know if we have a date for this. It'll be in March.
Yeah, unless you guys, I don't know.
So if you want to do that, hang on just a little bit, because the kit's going to come with enamel dots and ribbon and Janet's card inserts and envelopes. So if you want to do that with Teresa, just hold on. We don't quite have those ready, but we will really soon. Okay. And then I guess since we're talking about making cards and things.
Yes. Oh, I better come
on around here.
You bet.
On Monday, we will be making cards from the coffee bundle. And Katie's got the coffee bundle to talk about and show us. But there are 8 cards that you can make with the coffee bundle. And guess what, guys? Guess what's inside? Janet's stuff.
We need to
her
get
inserts.
like a catchy little phrase for Janet's inserts.
We do.
Yeah.
Like this one says, this card, for example, says Grande Hugs. And then on the inside, Janet designed, coffee makes everything better.
It's just amazing how she comes up with those.
So it is. She's got a real knack for it. So we'll be making those cards with the bundle on Monday.
Yep, with you.
Yeah, with me. So
Yes.
I better figure out what I'm doing, Katie.
You will.
Because we designed these cards quite some time
I
ago.
know.
And then yesterday we had Craft-a-Latte with Peggy, and here are two of her layouts. This one she did on the fly with us and actually made it while she was here. And she did paper tearing, kind of reminded us
So
about that,
fun.
and did stenciling. And then this was her 3x3 heart layout.
It's great.
And
she's so talented.
We do have
I
to
love
tell
these.
everybody, Katie, that a lot of this product sold out yesterday.
It did.
And it's coming back in today. We're getting
Yeah.
a box from Reminisce, a lot of this butt coffee first. And when I say that, I always feel like I'm saying butt.
I know when you
I know,
just
I'm
said
like,
butt,
butt,
I'm like, what?
Coffee first. So you have to go butt coffee first. So I guess you have to say it really fast,
There
and then
you
it
go.
doesn't sound so weird.
People are wondering if Janet's coffee card inserts are sold separately.
Oh, what we typically do with instructions and things like that is when the kits are gone or the bundles, then we can sell the
Sell them
inserts.
separately, yep.
So, and we don't have very many bundles left. And like I said, Katie's going to tell us more about that because it's a pretty good bundle. It makes a lot of stuff. Unless you want to just do that right now. Do you want to just do it right now?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Let me go get one.
Well, yeah. There you go.
Katie has one handy. So we do have the coffee bundle. I think there's maybe just a handful left.
Yeah,
And it's pretty cool. They're $35.99. I think that's the price. Yeah. And you're going to get 3 sheets of cardstock, 4 sheets of, but first, coffee. I got to say it fast or it sounds like butt. And, but I just said it. Oh, but I said but again, 2 more times. All right. So this has got your directions and everything you need to make the 8 cards that we're going to make on Monday. It's got the directions and what you need to make Katie's gift card holder that she's going to show us today. It's got this cute little mini journal and paper and directions to make this little bookie. And then it also has things to make a little fun coaster for your coffee-loving friends. And the coaster, of course, is included. Unless you bought it early, because we didn't have the coasters in the first few. So if you got your kit and you don't have a coaster, you just let us know and we'll send one out in the mail. And I apologize for that. That was all me. And then there's some extra things in here too. And you have a lot of leftovers, don't you, Katie?
Yes.
So, okay.
You're like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Because the giggles.
Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. Well, since we're
You're so
talking...
under control. You're so
Oh.
good.
Since I'm trying to stay in control really hard.
I know.
And I think I've got it.
Do you?
All right. Then the Stamperia coffee and chocolate, or is it chocolate and coffee? Chocolate and coffee. Coffee and chocolate is right here. It's back in stock, the 12 by 12.
Hold on a second. Are
I'll
the
flip.
inserts in the kit?
Yes, the inserts are in the bundle.
Okay.
And Janet, I'm sure, will link the bundle, and it lists everything you get on when you click on that and go to the product.
Okay. I love this paper.
It's pretty
I just
neat.
keep looking at it because it would be fun, like if you go to different coffee
Look
shops.
at this.
And I was looking at this, Kelly, and I saw one that I had actually gotten, but now I can't find it.
One time we were at a trade show, Dawn and I were,
So
and we were in
fancy.
Salt Lake City. We went to a really cool coffee shop because I'm not a big coffee drinker.
No,
It's
you're
got to
not.
have lots of...
What?
It's
You have
gotta
coffee every morning.
Well, it's got to have chocolate and stuff in it. It's not real pure.
it
or,
does-
or Bailey's.
you-
Otherwise, I don't drink it.
Like straight up Bailey's? Or Bailey's
Bailey's
cream?
in my coffee.
Oh, okay.
Bailey's in my coffee. But I had one that
In the
had a little.
morning?
I had one that had a little heart in it.
Did
And
you?
I don't know how they did it, but that's the only time I've had
Yeah.
a fancy topper. Coffee topper. So you'll see this is a
Oops.
really nice set of paper.
It is. It's really good.
So this is back. I think we had this and we sold out of it. We ordered
really
a few
like
to
that.
try it and see what it was like. It's $23.49.
It's like a pad of paper.
It is. I like how they do it. Now this
Yeah.
paper we had in 12 by 12, and we have been trying to get it back in, and it is just back ordered, and we haven't been able to get it. But this is the 8 by 8 paper pad. Ooh, Katie, check that out.
Well, I'm not a chocolate fan, but I can understand why you guys would like it.
Yeah, Katie's,
I'm more of a candy.
so
So cool.
those are here, and the 8x8 is $12.99. So those are pretty nice.
Very reasonable.
And then yesterday we sold out of the small stencils that Peggy showed, but we do have the large coffee stencils called Splatters. The small ones are coming in. You guys are loving this coffee theme, the Craft-a-Latte.
know.
We had no idea. We ordered a lot of product, but I just didn't know how fun it was going to be.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun, and so we ran short on some product, but it all has been reordered, and some of it's coming today and some next week.
Do we have anything for tea?
Yeah, should we go up there?
Well, sure. Why not?
While we're going up there, I think we should mention the other thing we've got in the works, Katie.
Oh.
Next week we will have our Craft-a-Latte t-shirts available to order.
Did you hear that? Craft-a-Latte
Craft-a-Latte t-shirts.
Woohoo! Ask and you shall.
Who said somebody suggested that?
Somebody suggested on the video a couple times, and I was reading through comments last night, and someone had asked if we had this logo on a t-shirt, and Kelly said, why not?
So I called our artists and our t-shirt people this morning, and that's going to be like on the left side. So it'll be right here, like where my name tag is.
Yes.
So I think that'll be really fun, and we'll have it in some good coffee colors.
Yes. Like white.
For
cream.
Katie likes white. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, tea. We're looking for tea, and there's a whole collection.
Yes.
Here's the coffee and tea kit from Reminisce.
And I'll try to, it's kind of glary. We're up here by
Is
the
it glary?
door.
If I turn, you want to take it? Take
Sure,
it away?
if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
And so there, I don't know if they can see it or not.
Here's the stickers.
Okay. People are
They're-
very excited about the
shirts?
yes, the Craft-a-Latte.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yes, excited to get a coffee shirt, and it will be just it's not going to be a big thing on your chest. It's going to be a little
It'll
one
just
on
be
the
a
left.
little one on it. It'll be very,
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
know what I want to say, classy.
There you
It'll be very classy. So that was tea.
Subtle.
Very subtle. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's it. What else do we have? Oh, we have these teacups, Katie. These have been really popular also, because you could add some color to those if you wanted to.
Good morning, Janine.
Janine's here.
No, Maggie,
Our Maggie?
Our Maggie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Maggie.
We miss Maggie.
We do miss Maggie.
I don't see anything else specific for tea. I think. Oh, thanks, Katie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Well, are we ready to craft along with Katie?
I think
everybody?
so, yeah.
All right, Katie, I'm going to take the
All
camera.
right.
Then I can show your shirt too.
Oh, okay.
Because look at Katie's got on. Is that considered
This is
black?
considered black, but it's like a heather black. And it's a large, but then again, I like my t-shirts to have a little room to move. And then I put it in the dryer, and it does shrink. They do shrink up. So if you don't want shrinkage, don't put it in the dryer.
I don't put mine in the dryer. And you should wash them inside out also.
Oh, I didn't realize
That's part
that.
of the directions.
But yeah, they're so comfortable. They're
They are.
that
They're
nice.
really nice. It's
Yeah.
the same fabric as our other shirts.
Yeah, they're
that
great.
We've had.
Yep. And I really like this.
And they want to know if the shirts are available in 3/4 sleeve. They are not. You would have to, but you could push them up.
Now they are.
Katie will Oh, yes, they are available. Okay, I was wrong. They are available in 3/4 sleeve. You guys, Maggie is wintering south. So,
Yes.
but she doesn't, Maggie, I feel sad because she's got one more month left.
I'm excited because
I'm excited for us, but I'm sad for
I know,
Maggie.
it went fast,
It's
didn't
gone
it?
fast, yeah.
And Maggie, I'm sorry, but it's only be like 72 here on Monday, so I don't know if you want to head
Yeah,
back
we want to
yet.
know the temperature there.
Yeah.
And
It is unseasonably warm here. And next week, and I already looked for the croppers, and I think it's supposed to be 63 on Friday.
Oh my gosh, that's
So
going to be
it's
wonderful.
going to be beautiful.
Katie,
yeah.
Corrine thought you had a chain for your glasses. She wondered if you lost them.
I do have it, and it was on the counter. I don't know what I did with it.
Okay.
But I did have one. You're absolutely right. So now I'm back to this. But I'll find it.
She'll
Yeah.
find it.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go craft along
All
with
right.
Katie. And while she gets set up, here is our Crop Till You Drop collection. That's brand new. We had so many new collections this week. And you guys, you'll just have to go out and take a look. Go to our new category, because this was a really fun one for all of your crafting memories. And it even has the little wagon that a lot of people bring with them when they come. And then remember, we had the Disney cruise paper, and we had the little boy and the little girl, and we had the Winnie the Pooh. And Katie, I'll be there in a second. I'm going to go. There's Diana. Oh, Diana.
Let's see your shirt.
See your shirt. Diana has on the.
You've already seen my shirt.
We've seen it.
On video.
Did you see her
Okay, here's Diana's name tag.
coffee the magic bean? Oh my gosh, I love that.
That is good.
Oh, Diana.
I'm
She's
going
so
to
good.
run over to Winnie the Pooh and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll follow you
Okay.
because I miss you. And I have my microphone over there and I'll probably start to talk. And
Yeah, we got to
It
make
won't be
sure you
okay.
don't say anything
Yeah.
inappropriate. Just a reminder, the other collection that came in is Winnie the Pooh, and we have reordered it. I think
So
we're out of the stamps, and they're
cute.
arriving on Monday. They'll be back in stock Monday.
And I think there was 2 chipboard sheets, and we're out of one of those. It looks
Oh,
like.
that'll probably be back on Monday
Yeah.
too. So otherwise, and
It's
there's one
so-
washi tape that's also we reordered. So
Yeah, there's
we
the-
have a
was the
whole
plaid.
category in themes called Winnie the Pooh, and you can find all of this here. It's so darn cute.
It is.
And don't you think like a red album would be kind of?
oh, you
nice
know,
with
I
this.
like that. Yep, I do like that idea.
And since we're here, let's
fun.
hop over this way to
Oh, wow.
the My Little Girl and My Little Boy were the other two of the other new collections. And we have a question about Lawn Fawn, Katie. Mm-hmm. Do you have the Lawn Fawn Spiffer Speckles paper? And I'm really sorry, we do not have the new Lawn Fawn papers. It's really hard to keep everything, to be able to have everything in the store. But we are loaded up because we've got a lot of guests coming
in
next
a week.
weekend. Yep.
Guests and friends and
Donna
family
says
are coming.
it's warm in Indiana, and she thinks we're going to pay for it in March, and so do I.
Gosh, I hope not. No. No,
I think
no,
winter's
no.
going to come back for sure.
It might be like 120 June 1st, but
Yeah, it's
I hope
really
it just-
different. It's a very different February for us.
very, yeah. We were talking, Jason and I were talking about that, how it maybe 2 weeks it was winter, and then it's been very
We did have
Bearable.
a nasty couple weeks with
Yeah.
20 some inches of snow and
the
freezing
wind chill.
temperatures.
Yeah.
So
This is great. Did you talk about the crop paper already over there?
yeah, I stopped there
Yeah.
at first. Crop to your drop.
Yeah, and I am putting together for the croppers a little mini book.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
So, and it can be for non-croppers also. I'm putting
It could be for
I think
anybody.
it could be. I'm putting a little
But
mini
her
book.
her
It's so
deadline,
fun.
but her
My
deadline is for the crop.
My
so.
deadline's for the crop, so I am going to frantically, furiously have to sit in my craft room and do it. Bummer.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that,
Yeah.
Katie. All right, well, let's head back to the studio. Doesn't that sound fancy?
Well, oh my!
We also, on the way back to our studio, we did
We have a
restock
studio.
the 49 and Market Wherever collection was restocked. And if you're wondering, we have the 2 new collections coming out or on order. They say they're going to be shipping around the 1st of March, so they're going to be here soon. Those aren't quite ready, I don't
Okay.
think.
Okie dokie.
We don't have pictures of those.
Okay.
Next Monday we'll be showing you the new Reminisce product that Diane is checking in right now. And you'll be able to find it online, but I don't think they have pictures yet.
Gotcha.
Oh, Katie, we got a lot done, and we got a lot of viewers. Katie's having a drink of coffee. Look at that coffee cup. That is so fun.
That just makes me so happy. Scooters.
and
Sometimes I try to pull these
isn't-
stickers off.
Scooter isn't local. Isn't it a franchise
I think
or
it's
a
a
chain?
franchise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it might be from Minnesota.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
I don't know.
They like
I just like
they
it.
like the MBTV studio.
I
Katie.
like that
People
too.
like it.
I mean, I think we've just taken a. Are you having?
I mean,
Do
we
you need
have
some help?
We have lights. We've got lights.
We have
a
lights
camera.
and we have fancy microphones now.
We
that
have a new
aren't-
camera, wireless
Yeah,
microphones.
we don't
What
have
else do you need?
We don't have umbilical cords to each other.
No, we don't.
Do you think Elizabeth Craft is going to come in today?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that.
You're
I'm
welcome.
thank you. Elizabeth Crafts, our order went to California, went from Colorado to California. And
I thought
so
it was
it's-
cold here in Iowa.
Yeah, it was taking a little longer. And so we placed another order to see, your hair looks good, Katie. So Diane placed another order to see if it got here first, and they're both arriving today.
Are they really?
So
oh,
we'll
I
have
love
the
it.
new Elizabeth Crafts today as soon as our UPS and FedEx or mail or however it's coming.
Do we get to do a
It's here.
video today, Kelly, this afternoon?
Maybe. We might. We just might, Katie. We'll see.
Someone
We'll
has.
see.
Yes, I think they've requested.
Really? Well, we've got a lot of fun this morning
We do.
because I
Should we
cannot
wait till
wait.
gift cards till after I
Yeah.
do my demo? So you
But-
have to stay.
But maybe tell people what we're going to do, because I don't know that it was explained that great online, because you can't, on the Facebook, you can't use the word contest or
Oh,
prize
that's right.
or winning. And they do agree that your hair looks good.
Oh, thank you.
And let's see. There's comments also about scooters.
Oh, yes.
All
Do
right.
you
Well,
see the
people,
happy
I guess
face?
if people want us to show the, oh, look at her now. If people want us to show the Elizabeth Crafts, I don't know why we can't.
All right.
And Lori says our store looks great, but she's from Michigan. Maybe you can visit someday.
We would love to have you come
And
someday.
we'll have to do another store tour
Yeah.
because
We haven't
then
done
you
one
can
for a
see it.
while.
You can really see the store better. All right, and Katie has drawn names for the coffee gift
I
cards.
have,
And let's
and
talk
I
about that
have.
first, and then
Okay.
we'll do them. You can announce them at the end. How does that sound?
That sounds fabulous. So we have 6 gift cards that we are giving away, and they are 5. Oh my gosh! Look at those. When in doubt, coffee. Good job, Doug.
Yeah, Doug got our
Doug
gift cards
got our
for
gift
us.
cards. So they're
It was
$5.
one of his jobs. They're
Those
$10.
are great. $10, really?
Yeah, I think
oh my
so.
gosh.
Does
$10.
it say on the back? Yeah, they're
$10. That's really nice. I thought they were 5. So we had up a post that you could tell us your favorite brown distress ink, and we very randomly chose 3 winners. And then the next one was what do you drink? What was your favorite drink to drink while crafting? And those are great, and I'm going to share some because I have some honorable mentions. But we have 3 $10 gift cards for the winners from that too. And I've learned, Kelly, that people take their drinks very seriously.
Oh, I think
so
it was very fun to read the comments.
it was fun. I enjoyed
There
it.
was quite a trend on the distress ink color,
Yeah?
and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
And Katie made up these, and we'll show these again, but
Yeah.
she made up these really fun envelopes with some of our coffee stamps and our sticker and paper and
The stencil.
And the stencil. I
The little
love that
stencil.
stencil.
I had a fun time with it.
It is a good
Yeah,
stencil.
it is a good stencil and easy to use.
And it doesn't have to be coffee. It could be beer
They
or,
could. You could use antique linen.
or whatever else you're
Kool-Aid?
drinking. Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
Kool-Aid, lemonade,
I've
whatever.
had that all over my house before. So, all right. So we're gonna just put those to the side. And did you want to show Elizabeth Craft then, or?
We don't have it yet.
Oh.
We're going to show it later. It's not here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to show you is using. If you have the coffee bundle, you have the items in here to create this gift card, and the directions are actually separate. So you have coffee gift card holder and the pictures and
In
the
your bundle.
measurements.
In your bundle.
In your bundle. So those are in your bundle, and it actually creates this little. I can't remember. I think it's a fun fold card, and it opens up, and then your gift card can slide right in there. This one is completely walks you through on the directions. So I thought it would be fun to show you the same card, but with different papers,
I think that's
different
great.
colors. Because you have this one, and I thought you can go ahead and follow the directions and make this one.
Is this from the bundle, or are we out of this paper?
That is from a bundle.
Okay,
I
all
pulled
right.
it up from the
This
bundle. Yeah.
paper's coming back in stock.
Yes.
And Katie, I just want to interrupt real quick.
Yeah, you're
because
fine.
that's what we do.
That we do.
A piece of tape just fell on the floor from under the table. That's not why I'm interrupting. A piece of masking tape just floated to the floor from under the table. Okay. Let me find the name. I lost it. Lisa. Lisa said another thing could be an ink bottle
Oh,
for
yes.
the coffee thing. And
that would be a
Katie,
good idea,
they
wouldn't
also
it?
would like to know what colors you used on here, if you remember your ink color.
Vintage photo.
Vintage photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was,
an
the color.
easy
that was
answer.
it. And then the stamp I used, that's a bundle.
Can I have that one?
Oh, sure. Here, you have to take these. Is that the only one?
There's some on the front table.
There's some on the front table.
Yeah, I took them all.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay. Yep. Oh my goodness, our bundles are going. So what I did was use this stamp set, and it is the IO one. It has all the different coffee sayings
It's
on it.
coffee mug sayings.
And I stamped them on here. That's where those came from. Well, I should say these.
And it looks like you used archival ink.
I did. Yes, I did. I used black archival ink. And that's what I used. And
They look really fun. And here's
very
one that she just
easy.
stamped a bunch on.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just stamped a bunch on there. And then this one, I used cut apart from here.
You guys, I love this paper. It was the whole inspiration and the reason for the coffee bundle, and our coffee celebration was this sheet of paper right here. You know how
It
you find
was.
something, Katie, and you go with it because
Sorry
you love
for
it
the
so much?
noise. And then this sticker
This
sheet.
is the sticker sheet.
Yeah.
And Peggy used this yesterday, and that will be back in stock as soon as our UPS driver gets here.
Yes.
Very fun.
The hearts, because you know I like my
Oh, yeah,
enamel
you do have a little
hearts.
heart there.
to add a little color to them. And I actually brought how I store my hearts.
Oh, is this all hearts?
It's all hearts.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. So then I just use all them.
These are all her puffy hearts.
I love my puffy hearts and my enamel dots. But here are the puffy hearts, and they're just the little ones.
They're from Doodlebug.
From Doodlebug. And I have these. And very fun, as you can see, because then you can kind of figure out where you want to place them.
Yeah, if you take them out of the
Yeah.
package, they're on the clear acetate. And
Yeah.
the box that Katie's using, it's actually a photo storage
It
box.
is.
And
It's
I
the
have
4x6.
I have gems in some of the
Yep.
some of those too. They're the 4x6 photo boxes, and they're like $3.
And I put my enamel dots in these also. All right. So let me
Now we
get
do
organized
have
here.
more coffee bundles. They're not out of stock yet, so I think we're good with that.
Okay. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, you're welcome.
All
You're
right.
welcome. Janice is going to separate her hearts too, and Sandy does the same thing.
Puts her heart separate. Oh, and then the stars, because I have stars, a whole box of stars too. And I think these might be new.
And Katie,
Top
Katie,
dog.
yesterday Peggy used the puffy hearts, the brown ones, on a
Oh,
lot of her
yes.
projects.
And those and I have purchased some of those too. This is another one that would be fun to put on gift cards or on anything. They're more of,
Coffee love.
yeah, this would be fun to add. I like to do the several different ones and line them up, and you can put them in different colors if you wanted to. And then we also have this. This would be a great background for this.
It's
And
about
then
the
the
right
coffee
size.
rings. This is a good one. Good stamp. And then today, in the
you
one I'm
using
going to
this?
show you, I'm going to use this one.
Oh, this is
The
new.
Winnie the Pooh, yeah. Maybe coffee will help, and the struggle is real. And I also use that on here. Maybe coffee will help. And then on the back of the gift cards, I put maybe coffee will help. You know, congratulations, love the Memory Bound Gals
Oh,
for
very
your
nice.
coffee. Yeah,
Thank you for making those, Katie. I
You're
can't wait to get.
welcome.
I can't wait to get to that.
I can't wait for people to get them. Okay, so we are going to make this card, but in a brand new way. But it still will be coffee relatable.
So same way, different paper. Is that what you're
yeah,
thinking?
yep. Same way,
But
different
still
paper.
coffee related.
Yes.
Still Craft-a-Latte related.
Yep, and I'm going to use this die. I'm
Oh,
going to show you that die, the IO die.
that's coffee to go.
Yep,
Let me turn it over. I think it's kind of nice to see the actual dies.
$11.99.
So it's very affordable.
Yes.
And oh, you got one made up over there.
Yes. Don't look over here though yet.
Okay, okay, I won't.
All right. So the first thing, I'm just going to give you the basics. The first thing is your card base is going to be 4 1/4 by 8.25. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy cutter. And so 4.25 by
Hang on, Katie,
8.25.
excuse me just 1 minute.
Yes.
We're just waiting for the paper to arrive. They're in the back, so you can go ahead and, yeah. I apologize for that. We've got questions on the coffee bundle, and we do have more in the back. We're just waiting for a paper to finish them off.
So this, when I first cut, I was like, oh my goodness, it's very short. You can't do it in half. But then I remembered we're making this flap. So this piece is right
okay.
here
Yeah, that's good to
show.
good to show.
And then we're going to score it at 5.5. So what I do is I put my paper in and I put it at 5.5. And then where I would usually use the blade, I'm just going to score it there.
I think that's a great tip that you can use your trimmer. Some trimmers, not all trimmers.
Yes.
If you've got the wire, I don't think you can do it. But
This one has a wire.
oh, it does. Oh, because the
So I
wire's
just
on
leave
the
it
thing.
open.
Okay, I spoke wrong.
That's
Never
okay.
mind.
That is a-okay.
But a
Kelly.
lot of times I score with my trimmer because it's sitting like on my lap.
Exactly.
And it makes it easy to do.
All right, so that is that piece. That's your card base, 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and you're going to score at 5.5.
Is this going to end up being A2, Katie?
Yeah, it's
Normal
A2 right now.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah. So there you go. This one I decorate. So we're going to decorate this back flap, I would say, or I called it. What did I call it? I called it the top panel. And on the one for your kit, you would just use the brown coffee beans. But on this one, I'm going to adhere, and I'm going to grab this because it has showings of where I was, my green adhesive. And I'm going to add a green cardstock piece. And it is 1/4 inch shorter than the back. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yes,
Yep.
okay.
So you see the border around the edge a little bit.
Correct. And now for the lower flap on here, I added the brown beans again and then an almond cardstock, and you can write your greeting there. But over here, I decided to use the green again.
I think I know where you're going with the green, and I love it.
Thank you. And then I'm just going to use this coffee, which is on the back of here. And those are the ones I guess I sacrificed that I'm not going to use down here.
I like that you say sacrifice.
It is. And I also inked with Vintage Photo around the edges.
Vintage Photo was your brown
It was
go-to.
my brown, yeah. Vintage Photo is my go-to. So I inked those. So you can see where how it's coming together then.
It's really nice, Katie, that you're showing these side by side. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, good. So then we're going to fold them up, and I have my front flap here. And on my front flap, I am going to use, that's wrong.
Okay, forget what we just,
I am
strike
so
that, strike that from the record.
All right, so reverse. We are opening it up again, and I actually used,
Good thing you're using repositionable adhesive.
that's exactly why you want to use it, the brown coffee beans down here.
Okay.
All right. And then I decided I'm going to do more mats with this one. So I put this mat in, and it is a craft cardstock. And then for my message, I'm going to have, and notice I've got adhesive all over, but I can just roll that right off, Kelly. It looks like a new piece of paper. And that's where my message is going to go.
Oh, I like that. So you can see what it's like with a triple mat if
Yes.
you'd like to do that
Yeah.
instead.
One mat, triple mat.
1 mat, 2 mats, 3 mats.
Yes. Now when we open it up, this is where the green is going to go with the coffee from the back, what I sacrificed.
So it's
this
going to be on
piece.
your front more than your inside.
Yes.
And we do have a
Exactly.
question.
Yes.
What Katie's making right now is not a kit.
No.
It is in the bundle. It's in the coffee bundle.
You'd make this one from the bundle, and this one would be on your own.
Hey, Diane, can you help me for just a second? I'm going to call Diane over real quick. Yes, we do. We do. Can you take the camera for a minute, Diane? Or how about Diane? And then Diana, I'll find
Diana's going to answer the phone and do the video.
Diana does it all. Okay.
That's
so-
impressive. Okay. Hi. Hi, Diane. All right. So we're just making this card, Diane.
Okay.
And so here we are, and we're going to do the
Okay.
inside. So this is your card base then. So if I pulled this off, that's your card base, and then it flips up. This one I added a little strip of paper here, which you can add. I'm not going to on this one,
I
though.
don't think you need to on that one.
No, because I might do something else that I'm going to show you. All right, so we're going to put this to the side. And then, so that's your card base. We did that. Now we're going to do the gift card insert. So we're going to go to our paper, and we are going to cut it 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to cut 3 1/4
Okay.
by 8 1/2.
What happened is there's a piece of paper missing. It's gone today.
And then you're going to score it at 4 1/4, or basically just in half. You can fold it in half, which we will do.
Thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
Yeah, thanks.
Come over here for.
I don't know. Welcome back, Kelly.
Well, we needed some help with the coffee bundles, but we still have some. We have about a handful left.
Okay. So this is the card, the gift card piece. So this one I made out of the brown that is actually in your kit. But this one, there's a Charlie here on here. This one is one that I'm just creating to show you how you can make the card and using different paper.
Love it, Katie.
So we have this. And we're going to go ahead and just decorate this panel then. So what I did first was take the craft piece of paper. So I'm going to triple or double mat this. This was just one sheet, but I'm going to put this mat down.
I love that you're showing us a different way to do it because
There's so
it's nice to have
many
possibilities.
ways.
And you can also do your own thing and
Oh,
make it your own if
absolutely.
you want to
Yep.
quadruple mat or not mat at all, however you'd like to do it.
So then that's double matted, and this was not matted. And on this one, I put just the cut apart of this. I matted it and put it on there. But this one, what I did was I'm going to put that coffee cup on there.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that is so cute. So that is the coffee to go die from Impression Obsession.
So what I did
Oh my
was
word, I love that.
I don't even take my die apart. I
Oh.
kept it all together. And then I put 2 strips of the 1-inch adhesive on the back. And then I run it through a craft. And I ran it through the basil green. And I ran it through with white. And then I can just pick and choose from it then of what I
And
want
it's
to
going to have
use.
sticky on the back when she peels it off.
Yeah.
Because of the tape. Love
So
it,
yeah,
Katie.
you can see these are ones that I did use. And then I'll just keep these in my little packet here, my Avery L packet, and go to them when I need to.
This would be so cute for a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or we're past Valentine's Day, but I see a lot
Yeah.
of Christmas things done with cups like this.
Or a coffee friend.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and I'm going to adhere this on the front. Notice it doesn't have the sticky on it. I wanted it to be popped up a little. So what I just did was this was the front, and I put this one on the back. So I did it this way.
Oh, did it back to back.
Yeah,
Okay.
so then it's puffed up a little. And I'm going to put
Makes
that
it a little
down here.
bulkier.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Is that
cute.
fun?
Yes. I have a cup in the office that matches that one.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
courtesy
can
of
make
Doug.
this one out of that new paper.
Oh, the new smiley stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, we
maybe
didn't
I'll
even
do
show
that.
Was it Have a Nice Day?
Yeah.
The
I'm
Have a
gonna
Nice
be-
Day.
I'm
And
gonna do that.
Katie, I reordered that also.
I really like
So
that.
that'll-
It's
we'll have more of
Janine
that
paper. Reminds me of Janine. It just makes you happy.
Debbie just reported Teacher Appreciation Week is the first week in May.
Oh, perfect.
So it would
You
be
could
really
do that.
perfect. You know, even if it's not your kid's teacher, but you have a friend that's a teacher,
Yes.
they really
Uh-huh.
need appreciation.
Oh my gosh, especially this last, trying to get to the last push of the year. All right, so then I thought it just needed something here on the front cover. So that's where I went and got this one, Maybe Coffee Will Help, and I stamped it and then inked the edges. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on here. I don't have my craft mat, Kelly.
I'm surprised.
I know, so I'll do it on paper. And then I'm going to just put that down here. So this is a completely different way instead of using the cut aparts that you can use
Just
a die cut.
stamp a phrase.
Yeah, stamp a phrase. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. And over here, I am going to, this is just the coffee bean paper and the white background and then another cut apart. For this one, I'm going to put a craft matte base. And the measurements, if you have the kit, the measurements for every single piece is in the kit bundle. So then when you go to create a new one, you have all the measurements. Now instead of making it more of a band here, I'm going to take this cut apart and I'm going to grab
I'm
my
anxious to see what you're doing here. Katie,
skinny.
and here's a wonderful idea
Okay.
from Sandy. She's going to use this for Easter.
Oh yes.
Make this for Easter cards.
It's one of those things that you can use for any occasion. You just change up the paper, which is so fun.
And it doesn't have to be coffee themed.
No,
And
absolutely
Shannon's
not.
going to do it for her daughter-in-law for Teacher Appreciation
Oh,
Week.
yay. I feel like I should send these to my teacher friends. They would like that. I would ink this before, but I don't think I brought my inker. Nope. So we're going to pretend I inked with my
We'll pretend.
photo, vintage photo. This time I'm going to put it down here, like this.
And Katie, there have been comments that it is nice to see different ways.
Oh, good.
To do
To
things,
do it
for
this
sure.
way then instead of just seeing what we had created. Okay, but gosh,
And you're making it look easy. When I
Well,
saw
they
this, I
are.
was kind of like, oh, geez, this is a lot.
look at this gift card. And it's going to slip
Oh
right in
my
there. And it's
gosh.
green, so it matched. And then that opens there. And so we have those. So that's the difference between the two. So now what we're going to do is I wanted to add a little bit more to this. So I stamped, and how I stamp is usually, thank you.
Piece of paper on it.
Is usually just a little extra piece of paper, and I stamped on the struggle is real, and I use archival, and I use this block, and we have these blocks because they have lines on them, and it makes it so much easier to stamp for me. And look at all these.
I agree.
Yes, so $4.99 for this little one, $5.99, and this is a good size because almost all your stamps are going to fit on this size. The $5.99 one, which is 2 by 2 1/4. And then this one is 2 by 2 7/8, so it's almost like a 3 by 3. And that's a good one for the longer sayings. And then these are nice. For example, where's that Winnie the Pooh one?
Oh, if you've got a bigger
Yeah.
image, you've got to make sure your image fits on the
Yes.
block.
But for the longer ones too, you might have to use a bigger block just to get it longer. But I really enjoy these, and I have all these. I have a plethora.
I have a ceramic container filled with acrylic blocks.
These are square. Mine's a little more rounded, but this is the one that's like my go-to for everything. So I went ahead and I stamped The Struggle is Real. And I'm going to cut this out. I don't know why I did not.
Well, that's okay. We
But
can watch you cut.
there
Katie.
you go. And then I'm going to cut the edges down. I usually use my small Tim Holtz trimmer. I will say that
I've not seen you bring the. I don't know that you've brought this trimmer here before.
this one,
I thought
my
it was,
wire one.
Yeah, your wire
Oh,
one. I
yeah.
have not seen it.
All right,
We all have
and
a
I
lot
would
of-
ink around. Yes. So I would ink around this, but where I thought I would put it would be right along this in here because it seems like it's like the heart and The Struggle is Real.
Oh yeah, yes.
So I'm going to put that there. So I thought I should use my stamps. And then in here, I am going to take this low battery, Need Coffee, and I fussy cut it out.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was a die cut of some sort.
Oh, just fussy cut it out. Isn't it the cutest
It
thing?
is adorable.
And added a green enamel heart. So I have green on everything then.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's really nice.
All right, so now all we need to do is put our gift card into our card. And it's very simple because you're just going to center it on this top panel. And there you go.
And we just had another suggestion for
Yeah.
birthdays.
Yes.
Pat said do this. I mean, you can do it
Oh,
for
you can
anything.
do it for anything. And you can also put your gift card down here. But you'll lift this up, and there you go.
Oh, that's cute.
And so it says, maybe coffee will help. The struggle is real. And coffee makes all things possible. And there you go. So this actually could go down here too. And you could write a message up here, which made me go, oh, to this sheet. This sheet, the possibilities are endless to use on the card, but with this, Kelly, you added little lines.
The little
You
journaling
could cut
cup.
those out and slide that right into this right here for
Oh,
your
that would be
little
cute,
gift card.
yes.
I so want to do that. I'm like itchy right now because I want to do it. And then any of these could go on the front. Craft-a-Latte, the hearts are perfect to add. I mean, there's so much with this that you could give your memory-bound friend.
And that sheet's 99 cents. So
That's all?
You
Oh
can
my
get
gosh.
a hard copy of it, and I think
Downloadable?
it's downloadable if you want to print it at home.
So this you could easily use. This one is, I love this one. Absolutely love this one. I might have had you put lines on this one too.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good
But
idea.
you have this die. Or use that one. So that is how you make this little.
Katie, that was great. You made it very
Coffee.
easy and doable.
And back over here.
You can put that one back together.
Yeah, I probably should. Again, you just line it up with the top panel. It's nothing. You just center it all from top, bottom, side to side. Open it up and close it.
Okay,
Aren't
perfect.
those fun?
And Katie's
Yes.
measurements are not on the blog, but we can show you that sheet that you started out with again, where you wrote them down.
Oh. Did I cut it? Oh, here.
Here it is.
So what it is if you have your card base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 or 8 1/4. So that's this piece. And then you would just cut everything 1/4 of an inch shorter if you wanted to be matted. And then the insert, the gift card insert, is 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. Fold it in half and then just go 1/4 of an inch in from each of those.
Well, it's really
There you go.
It's really cool. It's
a
really
fun
nice
one.
project.
It's
I
fun.
like it a lot.
I really enjoyed it.
And you
Thanks
know,
for
it's
asking
a
me to
different
do
way
it.
to give out gift cards
Yeah.
rather than just in the envelope they come in.
Speaking of gift cards.
I know. Isn't that
Do
great?
we? All
Yeah,
right.
I think we're ready.
Do people leave?
No.
Oh,
Let's do
good.
so let's do the ink color one first.
Okay. Do you want to do the ink colors and talk about those, or do you want
Well-
me to go ahead?
You can go ahead and talk about them.
Okay. So the ink cards, we have, again, 3 gift cards for $10 to Starbucks. And let's just do the top 3. So coffee is always a good idea. Be strong. I whispered to my coffee. Yes. And a yawn is a silent scream for coffee, which I completely agree with. All right.
And
so
Katie
we
made you guys.
have-
Katie made these little bags, so you'll have to be sure and keep them.
Oh, no.
The winners, you'll have to keep them because they are pretty special.
There, oh yes. All right, so we noticed that mostly it was gathered twigs and vintage photo that people
Those
mostly
were
are their go-to.
I would agree. Those were the top
Yes.
ones that I noticed.
My go-to is vintage photo. How about you, Kelly?
I also am a vintage photo.
Okay.
I recently acquired gathered twigs, and what I've discovered and what I did use for a lot of the projects in the bundle would
Yeah.
be 2 colors.
Oh,
And
crazy
so,
girl.
And I learned that from Maggie, that if you mix a couple colors together, it just gives it more depth and texture.
yes.
Peggy did that yesterday in her stenciling, and
It's a great
we-
idea.
And we
That's
showed
very
it a
good.
week ago, last Friday. Go to our blog post from last Friday, and you can see the different browns.
Okay, what I'm going to do is actually have you do these. So we'll switch around,
Oh, okay.
and then I will do.
There was also a lot of mentions about scorched timber, which
Yes.
is color number 72 from Tim Holt's palette, his distress palette.
It's impressive, Kelly.
So that's impressive.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
And like Teresa and I were talking, there's really 73 when you count picket fence.
Oh, you're right.
But
You're correct. Yes.
I don't know if he considers that or not. But we're going to start out with a yawn is a silent scream for coffee. And our first winner is initials MP, not military police, but Mary Perry.
Yay!
So congratulations, Mary. We've got a $10 gift card. If you're not local, and you didn't have to be local to win, you just had
No.
to make a comment, then we can mail these to you or throw them in a package if you have a package going out. So
Yep.
congratulations,
Mary Perry.
And hers was vintage photo,
Yes.
which is kind of what I think gathered twigs might be a little bit stronger than
You mean
as far as
more popular?
More popular.
Stronger
I mean,
like the coffee?
Well, I think I read this, be strong. I whispered to my coffee and I used that word. But this one, I'm really excited about this because Kay won this, and it's Kay Strom.
Yeah.
And her color was frayed burlap, which
Oh,
was a little different.
yes. Yeah.
A little different.
Congratulations.
Frayed burlap. So congratulations,
Can you
Kay.
hear my clapping?
Katie's clapping in the background. She's beating her chest now. And then Gathered Twigs was our third winner. So we had like one of each color, which is really neat. And this is the sticker sheet from But First Coffee. If I say but first coffee, I feel like I'm saying but, which I just said it again. Anyway, I almost said it the third time, but I didn't. So congratulations, Daniel Wilder, with Gathered Twigs for on your $10
Yes.
gift card for Starbucks.
Yay! So Danielle,
Okay.
Mary, and Kay, congratulations.
And
You're welcome, Kay.
Well, and thank you everybody for listing the colors. I read
Yes.
through all of them, and I really enjoyed seeing. And some of them were like, well, Gathered Twigs, but I really like this one too.
Yeah, it's
or
hard to
this
make
one
a
and this
hardcore
one.
choice.
And Tim, of course, says you need all the browns, but if you have at least a couple, you're going to be pretty good.
Congratulations,
So those were our
everybody.
distress color winners.
Yay! So now we're
And-
going to go to our coffee winners.
And these were quite funny. And Katie's got a whole
whole
bunch of things to tell you
things to
about.
tell you. If I could find my cheat sheet. Okay,
Oh,
Kelly.
and Mary says she does have an order in the back. So
Oh,
Mary,
good, Mary.
awesome.
We'll just throw
And
that
we don't
in
have
for
to
you.
tell you because you're watching.
And Kay is watching. Kay, what would you like us to do with yours?
Well, Kay's a local.
Oh,
Kay's local, so we'll put hers in.
Kelly.
Katie, find
Oh,
your
here.
stuff.
It's right in front of me. The
Oh, I do
panic.
that all the time.
All right. So should I talk about it first and do winners at the end? Or-
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I think
All
you
right.
should.
So last night I was going through these, and I have to make this in such a big story, but I was looking through them and I started getting the giggles because one, Kelly, I have learned that people are very serious about what they drink during the day.
Okay.
And at what time and when, and it was great. Most people drink coffee, or they drink tea, Pop, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, water, and mostly and a lot of chai tea or chai coffee.
Oh, I want to try that. Becky
Yeah.
drinks that.
All right, and I have to thank everybody because I love coffee so much in the morning, and I had read these right before I went to bed, so I was so happy I had to go to bed so I could have coffee in the morning. So
I was going to
All
say
right.
that maybe it kept you awake.
No.
Reading about all the caffeine kept you
Oh
awake.
no, I was sound asleep because I knew you could have coffee in the morning. All right, we do have 3 winners that I will announce, but I think I have some honorable mentions here.
Yeah, let's
because
hear the
it
honorable
is so
mentions.
funny. So I wrote these down, and I didn't write the girl's name, but this was probably the one that made me laugh. And I apologize, I didn't write your name down. But she said she went through how she drinks coffee, and then she drinks water, and then she'll drink some wine after 5. But I noticed it had some replies to it, so I clicked the replies, and one of her friends said, "You drink wine before 5." I thought that was
Oh,
so
my gosh.
funny. Like she got called out, and then she answered, "Well, with some people." So I thought that was pretty good.
That's a really good one.
Susie, can I say last names?
Friends don't drink. Friends don't let friends drink alone. evidently,
Exactly.
right, Katie?
Absolutely. Do we say last names?
I think if it was out there, it's probably okay.
So I have to say, Susie DeMarco had the most interesting thing that she mentioned something that no one else had mentioned. So she starts, and everybody is very, like I said, very specific about their drinks. So Susie DeMarco has 1 cup of Joe with cinnamon-flavored coffee creamer in the morning while watching Memory Bound,
Oh.
and then drinks Barq's root beer for the rest of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Root beer sounds good. I
Yeah.
haven't had it forever.
Doesn't it? So no one else had mentioned root beer. Okay, which leads us, when she said she was watching the video, that this gal, I would say, would be the early bird winner if we were giving out other awards. Charlene Stroberg said, "I love a big mug of fresh brewed coffee with French vanilla creamer while I watch MB's live stream first thing in the morning, PST 7:30 a.m.
Oh,
I would say that's the early bird.
I would say she's out west.
Yes, then lots of water while crafting throughout the day. Now, to bring up drinking and safety.
Safety?
Yes, safety was a big thing because they didn't want to spill on their project. So Jody Ung said she usually just drinks water, but occasionally she might have a glass of wine while crafting. Whatever it is, she must keep it away from her area so she does not spill.
Good idea.
Yes, and Maggie can relate to that. I would suggest that with Maggie.
Did she have an incident?
She spilled all over mine once.
Oh, she spilled all over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse when you spill
And
on
I
your
think
friends.
it was wine or beer. I think it was wine, yeah, that she spilled on mine. Lisa Cooper says she does not a coffee drinker, but loves the smell, not the taste. Her go-to drink while crafting is Diet Pepsi in a twist top bottle for spill safety reasons.
I
That
like
was
that
so
twist
funny.
top.
Yes.
We love details. We're all
Oh my
about the
gosh,
details here, aren't we,
yes.
Katie?
And then speaking of Diet Pepsi, I also have learned, and through my husband also, and some girls here, Claudia Locke shared she has a large Coke Zero from Sonic with a shot of vanilla because it's all about the Sonic ice. And I have learned that people...
Sonic has special ice?
I guess the ice, and people had commented on the ice that they had good ice.
I didn't know that, but I'm
And
going to
it's
go there.
very specific about fountain drinks.
Sonic's ice.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
and so you need to get a large Coke Zero with a shot of vanilla.
Well, what?
Yeah.
I hope somebody can tell us about the ice. What's? Is
Yeah,
it
I
a
don't
different
know.
shape? Does it have air in it, maybe, or something? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Okay, Effie, you're going to win because you, the honorable mention, because you're so very specific about what you drink. Effie says, hot coffee with cream, please. Half and half or pumpkin spice, no sugar, served in my favorite coffee mug.
Katie,
Now, Julie.
Katie, there's a lot of comments coming in about Sonic. They
Okay.
say it's chipped.
Oh.
And Shannon says it's the best. The Sonic ice is the best.
Yes.
We're gonna
I
have
had
to
never.
get
We're
drinks
going to have to
this
go get some
afternoon.
Sonic. Doug?
We'll send Doug out to get us some Sonic.
So Julie Hendrickson, she would win honorable mention for the most coffee drink in a day.
Oh, really?
Yes, in the morning is coffee and more coffee. In the afternoon would be iced coffee or fresca. Evening is decaf coffee. And once in a while she'll throw in some water. But coffee is always with cream through the day.
Oh my gosh, how much coffee can
I
you
know.
drink? People are saying they're learning a lot. Janet
I
learned a
know.
lot. And Shannon says you can buy Sonic ice by the bag.
No way.
Seriously, I knew nothing of that.
So I'm going to give Mary McClanahan the best use of adjectives for what she drinks.
Okay.
So she said, not a coffee drinker, but I do love a good stout big mug of tea.
Okay, well, we do have our tea drinkers too.
But stout?
I
think
don't-
of like Irish beer.
I thought you were going to say beer. And
Yeah,
I
no,
was
a
getting ready- I
stout
was
big
cringing
mug
a
of
little
tea.
bit.
Every morning during the MB videos. I like Irish breakfast tea. My fave is juicy ginger peach. Always a bottle of water nearby when crafting, but never on her worktop. So she's about safety also.
Susan said, Katie, that Siri is wanting to talk to the ice machine. Somehow, she says, I gave up my phone. Siri's wanting to talk to the ice. She must have heard something. And they're also saying, Denise said, their family prefers the Arctic glacier ice because it's tubes.
Oh my gosh,
This
I
is all-
have
this
never
is all
known
very
all
funny.
this about ice.
I didn't know
We're
that
very
about Sonic.
specific, aren't we?
I can't wait to go there.
Okay, Michelle Sherman had the most interesting, and maybe you can help me what this is. Ganoderma mushroom coffee.
Well,
I have-
I'm not a big coffee drinker
No.
at all.
No,
So-
that was the most interesting thing. And also, Angie Salas has a protein drink with 2 shots of espresso, then straight to Diet Coke.
People have their routines.
All right, now let's just go quickly, and this will be the last few I share, and then we'll go ahead with the winners. But Debbie Bradbury, coffee in the morning, sparkling water in the afternoon, and a glass of, I'm not going to say it right, at 5 o'clock, a glass of, it's a wine, Sauvignon Blanc,
Yeah, okay.
maybe. So
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
That's not my wine flavor, so I
Okay.
can't pronounce it very well.
speaking of more booze, Susan Larson has Campfire Mocha Coffee in the morning. And I wondered
Ooh,
if
that
Campfire
sounds
Mocha is a coffee place or is it a type?
I don't know. It sounds good though.
I would love to hear different like off brands of coffee shops to visit. Then she goes to Iced Coke Zero at noon. And then she has a bourbon enhanced Coke Zero at night.
bourbon in hand. Oh my gosh.
I loved that.
Shannon says that the Sonic ice is perfect for an ice chewer, but don't tell her dentist.
Oh my gosh. I used to chew my ice.
And Katie, one more thing I'm going to interrupt you with.
No, you're fine.
Colleen, this is funny because Colleen is asking Cheryl. Cheryl was the name you did not write down. She always has 4 different drinks in front of her.
Yes, I did see that one too. And
my
she
gosh.
said she listed her 4 drinks that's always in front of her, which cracked me up.
It is funny.
Okay, another booze person, Pamela Bear. In the morning, I have coffee with cream, then water or unsweetened tea. If I'm just die cutting or cleaning in the evening, I might indulge in a glass of red wine. But I can't assemble anything because things are crooked. Jackie Marino, you drinks black coffee, occasionally with a dollop of bourbon cream.
Oh, that
know.
sounds good.
And then we'll end with our friend Becky Thrapp, who says she starts the day with some type of tea during the day or a bit of whiskey. And then it says at night.
Here we go.
Wow, Becky's drinking
Those
whiskey.
were really fun.
They were.
And-
So thank you
and
for, I just had
huge thank you.
so much fun with all that. So let's go ahead and get to our winners.
And you can go out and read all of these because
Dude, they're
all
funny.
they're all online on Facebook, and they were
Yes.
very entertaining. And Katie,
They were entertaining.
I just have to say that we have wonderful customers.
Isn't
the
it
fact
true?
that so many participated and
There was like over 210 comments.
oh my god,
I know. I was
That's
just,
great.
and I was loving it. And then I was like, I need to go to bed so I have coffee in the morning. Okay, so the first winner, and we will do this, must have coffee. The struggle is real. And it is for Bev DeVries. DeVries.
DeVries.
DeVries. I'm
DeVries.
sorry, Bev. I just chopped your name up. But she says she drinks coffee from the Perk in Pella.
Oh, must be
Then
a
I
fun
was like,
place.
oh, what
Place
I
we
would
should
love to
go.
have places. Find out. All right, this gal is going to get must-have coffee because the struggle is real. This gal drinks 2 cups of black coffee followed by water till it's time to finally drink some wine. Dawn Lacey, our She-Shack girl.
All right.
All right, and this was multi-stamped, and this girl drinks latte, and this is such a Starbucks order, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Latte, skim milk with 1 pump caramel. And
Ooh.
that would be Laura Bowden.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Laura and Bev, and who was our first?
Dawn.
Oh, and Dawn.
Yes,
And
congratulations.
then Mary and Kay and Danielle are all of our coffee winners.
Yes, and thank you. It was so much fun. You guys have made the week fun, and I'm glad we're going to continue it
Yeah,
next
we
week,
have some
too.
more Craft-a-Latte next week coming
Yeah,
up. So
they
thank
were
you.
great, yes.
And Katie, thanks for organizing that. And it was Katie's idea, you guys, to have the little contest,
The drawing, yeah.
the drawing, and
Yeah, I like
so
to.
It's really fun.
I like to give things away. So, thank you very much. It was a fun week, and it's been a fun day too.
It has been.
Yeah.
And we mentioned earlier, Elizabeth Crafts is coming in today.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's coming UPS. I think it's coming 2 different ways. It took a
We'll
trip.
see which one
It took a
gets here
trip
first.
around the world and went to California. And then we will be here later to show you that if it makes it. And it should. But, you guys, I don't want to make promises.
We can't make promises with the shipping business, can we?
And then we also have a restock of the coffee product is arriving today also. So we are sold out of some of the But First coffee, and that is arriving. I have to think about it when I say it, Katie. I can't help it. And that's arriving today too. So I'm sure Diane will get that checked in right away. And we do have some bundles left. I think we have maybe
Could they
6.
call and pay for their bundle, and then we'll
Oh,
just
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can
Or
call
they're
and pay for your
online,
bundle,
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and Leanne, hello, Leanne. She's said
Our Leanne?
she's taking us en route to a coffee shop. Oh, these.
Oh
are
my
coming
gosh! You should take a picture.
It's
I
going
would
through
love
so fast,
to see
I missed
pictures
it.
of people drinking their coffee. Wouldn't
Janet,
that be fun?
Janet's going to have a cup in our honor. Cheers to all the winners.
Yay.
She's having a cup in their honor.
I like to drink it like
Sandy
this
loves
so you can see the
things-
thing.
Yeah, she likes to see her little smiley face. And I'm not a big coffee drinker unless it's a mocha with the chocolate in it, or
I can't believe you don't say you're a
Baileys.
big. You always have
well, I
coffee.
know,
in the
but that's
morning.
what I have. And I always get decaf.
Oh, okay. Mine's not. Mine's like not. A lot of people drink black coffee. That was impressive. I think I saw something that said, I guess I really don't like coffee. I just like creamer, and I think that's me.
Yeah,
And then we always need to check the microwave for Kelly's infamous.
I know. I'm going to wear my shirt next week.
That's the best.
I'll wear my shirt next week.
What does it say?
That's my coffee in the microwave.
Yeah. Someone mentioned also that sometimes she can't find hers.
Yeah,
it's in the microwave, but-
or I leave and the next morning it's sitting on the counter because somebody needed to use the microwave. So, well, they're loving our themes. And
Yes,
we really
thank you so much.
appreciate
We
that.
do.
And
It's all about crafting more in 2024, but
it
having
is,
fun
and
with
this is
it.
another way that we want to do
Yes.
that. And we'll be back on Monday, and we'll be making the cards that are in the bundle. So then I
Yeah.
think we said there's maybe 6 or 8 different techniques with the cards. Some of my
Yeah.
favorites. And then we will be back then. So everyone have a crafty day,
Yeah.
and thanks
Thanks for
again,
joining
and
us
thank you,
this
Katie,
morning.
so much.
You bet. Thanks for joining us this morning.